Hello Stampers, this is Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Today I have a really fun card to show you. This is a very quick card to make and I think it is kind of spectacular. What do you think? Let's get started and I'll show you how to make this. I like to come in first with my cardstock layers. So I've got 2 layers of white. One is just 1/8 of an inch smaller than the other. So this one is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and this one is 4 by 4. The smaller one is for the front panel and the larger one is for the inside. Then I have a piece of Poppy Parade cardstock. This is 9 3/4 by 4 1/4, and we're going to score that at 5 1/2. Let's get that done right away. Then I've also got Whisper White scrap and a basic black scrap. Oh, and one more piece. This is our, this holds our greeting on the front, and this is 1 1/4 by 9 3/4, and I've also scored that at 5 1/2. So it's got a little fold going on right there. Okay, I am going to fold my card base and give it a good crisp edge here. We've got a couple scraps. Bring in one of my piercing mats. I like to use these to stamp on because they provide a nice cushion that allows all my stamps to stamp well. It's especially important to have this cushion under those bigger photopolymer stamps, or they just seem like they don't work right. So I like to use this mat not only to protect my work surface, but for all my stamping, whether it's photopolymer or red rubber or what it is. It's just a good idea to have this piercing mat here. We sell these and they're like, I don't know, about $6 or so. So if you want to go to my online store, you're going to find a link in the top right corner towards the end of the video, and you can order one of these. They're fantastic. So this was at the very top of my list for the new catalog, on the top of my wish list. Healing Hugs is just a gorgeous stamp set. It's got the distinctive images here that look like real life flowers and leaves, and then of course some fantastic greetings. There you go. I lost my words there for a second. So I am going to stamp my greeting first here, and I'm just using Memento black ink, and I love, love, love the font in this stamp set. And you guys, if you follow me, you know that I am crazy about fonts. If there's a funky font, I've got to own it. And of course, this one qualified. So I've just taken this they're little plus symbols and stamped it right over the soon. And I only did that because I thought it was kind of a neat look, for no other reason. And it also kind of emphasizes the soon. Get well soon, right? I like to make up a bunch of these get well cards so that I have them on hand. So you can send them out right away when you find out somebody's been sick. This is the 2-inch circle punch. Yep, I gotta make sure, 2-inch circle punch. And then I'm using the Starburst punch to go right behind it. And that's what really makes this card so quick and easy, is the use of punches. I love punches. You know, framelits are great. You can get a lot of framelits to match stamp sets, but I still love the ease of punches. I wish we had more punches because they're my fave. Okay, then I'm going to take the smaller of the Whisper White layers. This is the 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and I'm using Poppy Parade ink here. And I am just going to stamp these flowers, and I'm just going to start randomly right there. And can you see the definition in this flower? It is so beautiful. Now let me tell you another tip. With these distinctive stamps, if you don't see the definition when you stamp yours, you might have either a little too much ink, too juicy of an ink pad, or your ink pad needs some re-inker in it. You don't want too much. It can't be too juicy, otherwise your ink gets sloppy, right? It doesn't stamp well with other stamps either if it's too juicy. And so just check that out. If you don't get this beautiful, beautiful real life looking image, you need to figure out if your ink pad needs more ink or if it needs less ink. And I'm just gonna go around here and stamp this flower to fill in this whole layer. And again, oh my gosh, delicious. And then this is gonna be my inside layer. And I just wanted to stamp one little flower here. Then I'm gonna bring my Memento ink back in. And on the inside of my card, I'm gonna stamp sending healing vibes, sending you healing vibes. Again, that just goes along really well with the Get Well theme on the front. And I love the font. This is just such a pretty stamp set. This one's going to go right on the inside next to the fold. And then we're going to bring in our black layer. I said this was a scrap, didn't I? This is actually 4x4. And it doesn't matter that there's a hole in the middle of it. It's going to be just fine because we're going to cover this up. And this is a good way to conserve cardstock. If you don't have a lot of cardstock, this is a great way to save on that because nobody's going to know there's a hole in the back. Hang on, let me get this straight first. There we go. Nobody's going to know about that hole. It'll be fine. I promise. All right, and then we're just gonna put this right on the front. And then last, well, no, not last. We've got a couple other things we're gonna do. I am going to add some liquid glue here. And then I'm going to leave that liquid glue hanging off the back while I get the front panel or the front piece of this straight. And now I'm just going to glue that in the back. I'll make sure that this part is on here straight. And I see that my measurement is a little wrong, so I think we need to knock that down to 9.5 instead of 9 3/4 long, you guys. You'll find all these measurements on my blog with this blog post, and this is going to be posted, let's see, on December. Oh my gosh, it's 90-some degrees here and I'm talking December, on June 22nd. So you can find all the dimensions and details on June 22nd. Now I'm just gonna put some glue right on this tab instead of on the back of this because I don't want it spilling over onto my card front. And then I'm just gonna put this right in the middle of this white panel. There we go, there's our little fun fold, and we have one more thing to do. I wanted to add some ribbon. Now I am using, oh, there went my paper cutter, sorry about that. I am using the 1/4 inch mini striped ribbon, and this is so pretty. It comes in Poppy Parade, Gorgeous Grape, and Bermuda Bay. I thought this was the perfect accent to put on the front of our card. Let's see how good I am at tying a bow without my bow jig. Struggle is real. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Let's bring this in here and see if I can do a little better job. See, that's a little bit bigger than I wanted my bow to be, and I don't want it to be on the smallest setting. Oh, that's gonna work perfect. Okay, bow jig to the rescue. Then I'm gonna manipulate this just a little bit and bring in a mini glue dot to attach it to our band here. Put it right here. And that just adds that little accent that I needed. Oh, you know what? Oh, I must have got a mini glue dot stuck to my finger. So I'm like, did the mini glue dot get on the back of this? But it had to have. cut our little bow ends here. There we go. And we have a fabulous card. And let's not forget to get ourselves a matching envelope here. As long as we're making the card and we have everything out, let's give this beautiful flower on our envelope too. So there we go. That just took me a couple minutes. You know, once you get your cardstock scored and cut, this was super, super simple. And I know that whoever I send this to, the next sick person in my life, they're gonna just love this. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate that you take a little time out of your day to spend with me. If you need a new catalog, please pop me an email at kelly@astampabove.com. I'd be happy to send you one. You can click right up here in the corner to go to my store where you'll find all of these products you can order. And this will also take you to my blog. Okay, it takes you to my blog, and then you can go to my store by clicking the online order button. But on my blog, you'll find all these dimensions and photographs of this particular card there to make it easier for you. Please click down here on the subscribe button. You don't want to miss anything I have coming up. And I have an ordering special going on right now from June 20th to June 25th. When you place a minimum $50 order in my online store, you will receive a free pack of these petal pink rhinestone gems. These are just so fun. I love all the different shapes. So you can click up here. That'll take you to my blog. In the right-hand column, you're going to find the online ordering button. A little below that, you'll find the host code to use if your order's under $150. That qualifies you for more special perks from me when you use that host code. So let me know if you have any questions. You can leave comments. Give me a thumbs up on YouTube. That's always helpful. I appreciate that. You guys have yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.